Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're up in Ontario, chasing muskies, northerns, and walleyes.
Hey, John Gillespie!
This is phenomenal. Massive Slavosaurus, big butt Muscalungo. Hey guys, I got an 11-pounder. Look at that thing, man. Oh no. Look at the tummy on that thing too, buddy.
That's a total.
Yes, folks, up at Andy Meyer's Lodge, early November. And Julian, what I want to tell the folks, if you can stand the cool weather this time of year, you're going to catch multi-species, right?
Absolutely. You got to be a trooper and a hardcore fisherman, but if you can do that, they're here.
We're talking muskies, walleyes, smallmouth, northern pike.
All of them.
We'll catch some today?
I know you will.
All right, hey folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All that coming up right after this.
Keep our feathered friends singing with KT Sunflower Hearts and Chips Bird Food from Mills Fleet Farm. $15.99 a bag. Be ready to hit the ice with Northland Ice Fishing Lures. Get 10% off our entire selection. Big projects get done faster and easier with the DeWalt 20-volt Impact Wrench Kit. Get 25% off the low fleet price. And for a sweet treat, grab holiday chocolates. Only $5.99 a bag at Mills Fleet Farm.
Security meets mobility. Introducing the Ascent float suit by Clam Outdoors. Finally, a float suit that provides the security of flotation with the benefit of flexibility. Our exclusive motion float technology utilizes a segmented system that gives anglers unrestricted movement on the ice. And the Ascent float suit offers the same maximum breathability and warmth that you expect from Ice Armor by Clam. Security, mobility, Ascent. Pursue the ice.
From the makers of the best-selling Yamaha Grizzly and Kodiak 700 comes the all-new Kodiak 450, the world's only midsize ATV with Yamaha-proven off-road capability, all-day comfort, and confidence-inspired performance. The all-new Kodiak 450, starting at just $59.99.
At Jiffy, we break new ground. In fact, every decision we make revolves around it. The new Jiffy 46 Extreme is 49 cc's of unmatched power with a fixed position propane system and over twice the efficiency for low-end torque. Or go Ninja with the Jiffy 44 Pro, the lightest in its class, the best in power and portability inside and outside. The only ice augers built in the USA. Jiffy, we put the world on ice.
Hey, welcome back, folks. Yes, this is a miserable day. We got about 20-mile-an-hour north winds, Danny, and I think the wind chill is about 15 degrees. But you can still do multi-species out here this time of year, right?
Yeah, everything's biting. It's just, you got to deal with the weather. This can be the best time of year. Everything tends to bunch up,
So we're going to start out with smallmouth and then maybe a little bit later on today some walleye and pike?
We're just going to go fishing and whatever bites, bites.
Here we go. I'll tell you what, that didn't take long. Was that your first time down?
I hit the bottom and I lifted up and he was on.
That's cool. Somebody's going to have to grab us the net up there, or can you flip this guy in?
Yeah.
Now, folks, I'll tell you what. A lot of people don't believe that you can catch smallmouth this late in the fall, but that's not true on Eagle. You and I have done real well here just before ice up, haven't we?
Yeah, they all bunch up on these reefs and it can be a real hammer time slaughter fest.
And what are you using there?
Just a nice
Kalen's 5-inch.
5-inch on a 3/8-ounce darter head.
Hey, Steve, you got one on here, buddy?
Yeah, we do.
All right, you're using the minnow.
There we go.
There you go, pal. Hey, that's not a real big one if you can grab him in there, buddy. It is so cold out here, folks. But Steve, while I got you here, buddy, I got to talk about my new Clam suit this year. You can hold them up 1 second real quick, show the folks. But my new Clam suit, this is the Ascent.
Yes,
and very warm coat, very wonderful top and bottom, but these actually float?
Absolutely. Yeah, R&D team created a brand new technology that we're patenting right now so that you have flotation, all the buoyancy you need if you ever happen to go in, which obviously we don't want to do, but you get full mobility, motion on your arms, your body, so you can fish a little better whether you're on ice or in the water.
And this is again called the Ascent?
The Ice Armor by Clam Ascent suit, yes.
So could I dive in right now and float?
We could try it.
I'm not going to do it. Hey, look at there. Steve's got another one on up there. All right, Steve, smile, buddy. There you go, man.
Little guy.
Oh, that's not a bad smallmouth. There you go. Steve's hot with the live bait. Hey, Danny, on a real cold front like this, live bait is key, huh?
Well, the conditions are pretty extreme today.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we caught some on plastics too. It's about 50-50 right now.
Hey, here we go. We're adding, oh, look at that. That's a nice walleye there, Danny. I'll tell you, today, man, with this 20-some degree temperature and this wind chill, these fish are a little lethargic, aren't they? Hold that one up, will you?
Yeah.
And it's tough to hold the boat in these conditions and everything else. But this is a great time to fish walleyes. You and I have done it before this time of year. It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh, like I said, everything schools up this time of year, and it's just, we have unfortunate conditions today. I mean, it's making it really tough.
Ooh, yeah, get that net, Kevin, get that net. Ooh, yeah, that's a beautiful walleye, Danny. Great job, man. And then, oh, yeah, that's a beauty. And that's on live bait, huh?
Yeah, today I had to go to it just to get some fish to start.
Yeah. Well, isn't that a pretty fish? Well, he's just kind of hanging on there. You know, it's a little, oh, buddy. My little pal down here in the snow and the cold. Are you sad?
Yeah, when you got to work that hard to get one to bite.
It is so interesting, you know. Usually when we come up here late fall, folks, we're fishing in 30 feet, you know. These fish are right on top of a hump, aren't they?
Yeah, these are a little better one.
Oh, yeah, that is a beautiful walleye. And folks, that was fishing on, sitting on rocks in, here I can grab them for you if you want, sitting on rocks in about 16 feet of water, you know? That's a beautiful walleye, Danny. Now, they don't fatten up too much, huh, for the fall?
He's getting there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really nice fish. And they're really hitting soft, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, it's a real tough bite.
Hey, Danny, back to the smallmouth. Oh, is that a jumbo? That is a gorgeous fish, buddy. Was that on a minnow or what? Danny.
On a plastic.
On plastic. Just letting it sit still. But now we're getting to the quality of these Eagle Lake bass, folks. And they are beautiful. That one's 4, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's a real nice fish.
Oh, Steve's got one in the front, too. Steve's got one in the front. He's got that rod buckled over, man. Wow. Wow. One more pump. That's a beautiful fish, guys. And yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Hey, Steve, that is a beauty. Hold them out. That's 2 beautiful fish. That really is. Yours was on a minnow, Steve?
That was on a minnow.
And Danny's was on plastic. Oh, Danny. Oh, look at this one, guys. Ho, 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 ho. Now, there is a smallmouth bass right there, man. And Danny, you know, as we've talked about several times, we're dealing with terrible weather conditions here. If you have nice, calm weather, you can just sit on these humps and really hammer on them.
You can wreck them.
Seriously.
Yeah, we're really limited to what we can do today.
Hey, I finally connected here in the back, Danny, and we have ourselves, not a real big one, but you know what, just holding these baits real still, I thought I'd try a Kalen's grub because that tail has real subtle action. And that's, I'll tell you what, it's hard to grab them. But I tried that Kalen's grub, and when I hold that still, it's got that real subtle wiggle, right?
Well, as windy as it is, the boat's moving around. That grub's just going to be swimming with us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the white one. Maybe I'll catch another. Here we go, Danny. Here we go, buddy. I don't know what this is. Feels pretty darn good, though, pal. He hit the Kalen's Jerko. Ooh, this could be a nice fish.
It looks like a big walleye.
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a pike. Ooh, I can't move this, Danny. Wow, look at that, folks. That is battling me, man. I'm not gaining on this fish, Danny. I'm not gaining on him, pal.
I don't know what it could be.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes, man. There he goes. Muskie. It's a muskie. It's a muskie. Holy cow. How big is he, Danny?
I don't know, but I should grab that other net.
Yeah, we got a muskie net in here, you guys. Grab that muskie net. Oh, Danny. It's a Slavosaurus, buddy. Yeah. Holy cow, folks. I'll tell you what. I don't care if you're fishing in 10 below zero. When you catch a muskie like that on a spinning rod, I didn't know what it was, did you?
I thought it might have been a laker up shallow, but
Yeah.
obviously the muskie.
Oh, there you go, pal. Hey, you know, I catch a lot of fish on that Kalen's jerk minnow, but that's my first muskie on a Kalen's jerko.
Well, we are on a kind of a pike muskie spot, so.
Yeah, that's a 20-pounder though,
Well,
isn't
that's
it?
a nice fish.
Yeah, wasn't that? How did I do handling them?
Perfect.
Yeah, it had that drag set just right.
Everything was good, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful fish, buddy. Kevin, we're almost gonna give up.
Lift
It's
him
too
right up
windy,
there.
too cold. Too windy and too cold. I tell you what, Danny, you're really concerned about getting the recon over the open parts of the water in this cold because of the wind?
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's almost going to be dangerous, yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what, folks, we were battling wind and waves and everything else trying to catch smallmouth and walleyes today. We did okay, but you had a special thing happen with Captain Muskie.
Yes, I did. The wind was extreme and it was really tough, and I had him holding a live bait rod, and I said, Bill, you got to run this, keep it off the rocks, bounce it along. Got a big hit, and he scored a big one.
Yeah, before you talk, let's take a look.
Fish on! Ooh, that's a nice big one, buddy.
There we got him. Oh.
Nice one, Billy.
Now that was cool, buddy. How big was that fish, man?
Biggest fish I ever caught, 49 according to this guy.
Well, I'll tell you what, I want to thank you, Pete, for helping out on the sponsor trip, man. We had a good time, and we got a full day tomorrow.
Yeah.
We were fishing Eagle Lake out of Andy Meyer's Lodge, an 11.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 12.5 hours from Chicago, and 7 hours from Minneapolis. Folks, Amsoil makes a product to make everything you own run smoother and better. And today we're going to talk about Firearm Cleaner and Firearm Lubricant. Dan, this is a great product.
Yeah, John, every time that you're out hunting and when you come back, you want to make sure that you got Firearm Cleaner and Lubricant in your hands, and then clean your weapon up. You start off with the cleaner, especially in these areas around the firing pin and mechanisms, and then come back with the lubricant.
And the spray is great because you can get it in there.
The spray is a new product for us this year. We had a drip bottle last year. A lot of people asked for the spray, and the spray, you can really get it into some of those fine areas. So when you're out deer hunting and you pull that trigger, you don't hear tink.
It's always going to be a clean shot. And for more information,
www.amsoil.com.
No matter what you're chasing on the ice this winter, Acme Tackle has you covered. From the innovative Hyper Glide and Hyper Rattle series to legendary Castmaster, Rattle Master, and Sidewinder spoons, or the all-new professional grade tungsten series, Acme Tackle has what you need. Visit acmetackle.com to check out our full product assortment. Acme Tackle rattles louder, glides further, and glows brighter. Get hooked up with Acme Tackle.
I fish the Great Lakes, the small lakes of northern Wisconsin. What I love about the Recon is the amount of fishing space that I have, the way it gets on plane, the way it rides in big waves. It's just a great all-around boat.
They get up on plane quick, and you don't deal with porpoising like you do in a lot of other boats. These boats run flat.
This boat is so stable. You can have 3 or 4 guys on one side of the boat, man, and it is just perfectly stable.
These boats are designed by fishermen. Big space in the back here where I always fish, and then 2 up fishing in front. A lot of room up there as well.
And the great thing, the Recon is considerably less expensive than other boats in its class. To custom design your own Recon boat, go to reconboats.com. Well, folks, the last day of our sponsor outing up at Andy Meyer's Lodge. And Danny, yesterday we caught the bass and the walleyes, the northerns, but a miserable windy day. So today we decided on the last day to take the guys out, try for a few muskies. It's easier in 23-degree weather, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can't cast. We don't have to move around as much. We can just get on a few predominant points and kind of camp out and wait for the suckers to go.
Well, we got our buddy Magnus, and if anybody watches our show, Magnus, they know that we use mustad hooks. And welcome, you're from Sweden.
Yes, thank you for being here. First time musky fishing.
And you got one with Pete the other day.
Got one with Pete, extremely excited and tough conditions, but yeah, I'm from Sweden, so used to the cold weather.
I got to ask you one thing. What makes our hooks the best? Just one thing.
Yeah, so obviously we produce all our wire ourselves in Norway, 100% quality control, and And then we have some very unique machines, our own technologies, and that's basically how we do it. We have some few secrets, but that's how it is.
Hey, I always say with Mustad, you can't go wrong. I always say, get the point?
Get the point.
Yeah.
Take like a half a crank.
You want to hook him now?
Yeah, hit him.
Yeah! Yeah, good hook set, Magnus! Boy, I'll tell you what, he has set the hook on that. All right, Magnus, all right, buddy. All right, man. How's it going?
I gave it all I had.
Hey, way to go there, man. They know how to set the hooks in Sweden, I'll tell you, folks.
Wow.
Here he is, here he's coming.
Okay, when he comes up, now pull him around towards me.
Oh, there we go. Look at the Muscalungo. There he goes again, man. Good job, Magnus.
No, pull towards me.
Nice job there. Wow. Now, I got to tell you, folks, Magnus travels all over the world to fish, and this is your third muskie.
Third muskie in 3 days. Absolutely fantastic. Fishing with you, John.
Now, let's
all the help from the guys here.
Now, comparing this to the fishing all over the world, muskies are special, aren't they?
Very special. Super intelligent fish.
Aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Danny, that didn't take us long, did it, buddy?
No.
A lot nicer today than yesterday, too,
It's still
isn't it?
cold, but we don't have to deal with the wind.
Yeah, nice job, Magnus. Magnus, look at that, buddy.
Wow,
That's
awesome.
Yeah, that is nice, Danny. And, you know, again, folks can come up here till the ice comes up and catch these, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I hate to say it, but our ice is coming.
Yeah, I'd say so, too. But no, you travel all over the world. Isn't this is a neat deal, isn't it?
This is absolutely awesome. You can come up, and even in conditions like this, so cold, you have fantastic action. That's really surprised me.
You know, that was a Mustad hook.
It was a Mustad hook. That's what we're using.
Okay, it's about 5 minutes after the last muskie, and it's Kevin Tyson's turn. Oh, look at that, man. He's an ace at the old hook sets there. Kevin, this your favorite trip of the year, buddy?
This is awesome, as always.
Okay.
These things are a blast.
Woo. All right, Kev. Oh, wow. Danny.
The net's froze.
Well, there you go. Hey, I'll tell you, Kevin and I, Kevin, of course, from Yamaha Motorsports, and I have been fishing together a lot of years, and I want to just take a break and say thank you for all the trouble-free years I've had running Yamaha ATVs, never a problem. But right now, seriously, you're looking at buying an entry-level machine. Our Kodiak's really well priced, isn't it?
I tell you what, that Kodiak 450 starting at $59.99, how can you go wrong?
I know, and we got a new unit out now, right? A new UTV?
We do. We've got the new Wolverine X4, haul up to 4 people in it. All new 850 twin-cylinder motor, quiet, smooth, awesome machine.
What about muskie fishing?
Muskie fishing's incredible.
Having
a great day with Danny out here.
Danny, I love the build on these fish too, don't you? This time of year.
Nice heavy fish.
Yeah. Well, that's 5 minutes. Really, seriously, 5 minutes apart.
How cool is that?
And I want to repeat too for the folks at home. The reason these muskies are grouped up in packs is because the Cisco's are spawning at night, right?
Yeah, and we're just out off that edge. We're actually fishing anywhere from 22 to 30 feet. Wherever I can mark bait, I just set up shop.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2017 Fishing Contest.
Charlene Monk of DeWitt, Iowa caught this 43-inch sturgeon on the Wisconsin River on a worm. Gene Scherf of Waukesha boated this 42-inch northern in Vilas County on a bucktail. Mimi Meidel of St. Cloud, Minnesota caught this 11-inch bluegill on Nelson Lake on a jig. Kevin Copeland of Madison boated this 39-inch catfish on Lake Mendota on stinkbait. And this week's kids winners are Sawyer Lynch of Hatley caught this 30-inch walleye on Green Bay on a crawler, and Jaden Christensen of Wasaki caught this 23-inch bass on Mission Lake on a frog.
Mills Fleet Farm has everything you need for your fishing and hunting adventures, from snacks to your licenses. Mills Fleet Farm, your outdoor headquarters.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
At Jiffy, we break new ground. In fact, every decision we make revolves around it. The new Jiffy 46 Extreme is 49 cc's of unmatched power with a fixed position propane system and over twice the efficiency for low-end torque. Or go Ninja with the Jiffy 44 Pro, the lightest in its class, the best in power and portability inside and outside. The only ice augers built in the USA. Jiffy, we put the world on ice.
Now, folks, Danny's worked hard baiting our hooks all this trip and battling the wind. He gets to catch a muskie. Oh, yeah, you didn't miss.
No,
you didn't miss. Oh, a double hook set. Somebody's going to have to grab that net up there. Oh, Danny.
I don't even think I got a muskie. I think I got a pike.
Well, that's all right. Well, what do you got, really?
A pike.
Is it a nice one? Oh, are you kidding me? That's a gorgeous pike. Where's that net, Kevin? Grab that net. There you go, buddy. No, I want to tell you, folks, Danny and I have fished together a lot of years, and when you're guiding in this 22, 23 degree weather, it is tough on everything, isn't it, Danny?
It's just equipment mainly. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, with these nice clam suits we have and everything like that, I mean, we're warm. It's just, you know, your fingers from taking them in out of gloves and the equipment is the main
Got to
problem.
ask you one thing. These Clam dry skin gloves,
Great.
I've
great
been wearing them for
I've
fishing.
had my hands in and out of the water. I grab fish with them, rig suckers with them. You still have the dexterity to do everything, but your hands are dry.
Oh, that's a beautiful fish, buddy. And, you know, you can actually target these this time of year if you want. We talked about it yesterday, and there's a lot of beautiful pike up here. And the coloring on this one isn't as pretty as most.
Came out of deep water. We're in 28
Oh,
feet
okay.
here, so
Well, now it's my turn. Okay, you did not catch a muskie.
that'll work.
All right, Kevin, we got another one going. You smell those Johnsonvilles? I told him if he missed this fish, no Johnsonville, but you didn't miss him.
I didn't. No, it feels like a decent fish.
Oh, look at that, man. That is cool. Magnus, can you grab that net?
It's a pike, I bet you.
Oh, let's see. Let's see, Kevin. If it's a pike, who cares? The pike are big. What is it, kid? Did you see him yet? Did you see him yet, Danny?
No, but by the way, it was bite. Oh, it's a muskie.
It is a muskie, Kevin. You're going to have a broad if he gets in the net there.
Bring him right up to Magnus there.
Okay, and ooh, that is a fighter, boys.
There we go.
Nice fish. Now, that was pressure because what did I say to you?
I was about to lose my ability to have Johnsonville brats.
But you got the muskie, so you get a Johnsonville.
I did. I'm pretty excited.
Isn't this slow fishing?
Oh, it's terrible. Muskies every like 5, 10, 15 minutes. It's awful.
Folks, we got one in that net over there, and now we got another bite right here, and it's Magnus's turn.
Okay, back.
Folks, this is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
On the other side of your body, though.
Okay, all right. Tell them when, Danny.
Can't see.
Okay, I'll get out of your way.
Lift up. Now drop the tip and hit him.
Drop the tip. Yeah, we got a double. We got a double. Double on muskies. Double on muskies. Double on muskies. What are we going to do? We got one in the net there, Danny.
Bring the net around the back.
Oh, this one looks like a little better fish.
Looks a nice fish.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing fantastic.
I know you are. Wow. Danny, you know what? Every year I come up with you, this is amazing. To get double headers when you're muskie fishing, you know? How rare is that in the world?
Well, it's 2 in 2 days, so not that rare.
Yeah, but I mean, for guys that are watching back home, this is not uncommon this time of year.
Not really when they're bunched up like this.
What do you guys think?
How awesome is this?
This can't be any better. Simply amazing.
I just need to catch one bigger than him next time.
You know, Magnus, you're from Sweden, but here in America, we have a tradition when we go fishing, and it's cooking Johnsonville brats. Now, what I have for you today are the Johnsonville regular fresh brats. We use nothing but premium pork and our special Johnsonville spices. Nice thing is, buddy, we put them on the grill. I usually cook them for about 20, 25 minutes, turn them a couple of times until they're golden brown. The first Sweden guy I know to taste the Johnsonville. Go ahead, buddy.
Unbelievable.
Aren't those great?
That is just fantastic. In a cold day like this, to get some hot sausages, unbelievable.
Are you going to take those back to Sweden?
I will take some back.
What are you eating, a brat and catching a muskie at the same time here?
What?
Okay, this would be kind of nice hook set there, Danny. Look at that, folks. He's got a Johnsonville in his mouth and a muskie on the line. Oh, wait. Oh, look at the size of this pike. That is a giant pike. Somebody grab the net. Oh, look at the build on that. There we go, man. Danny, did you finish your brat yet?
Working on it.
That is a giant pike there, buddy.
We got another one in the back here.
Oh, really? We're not going to have time to eat. Can't even eat a Johnsonville without catching fish. Look at the width on that fish. That is a gorgeous pike, Danny. That really is a beauty.
It's a nice heavy one.
What, 15-pounder maybe?
I'd say it's actually a little more than that. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's cool. And did you get to finish your brat?
I did now.
Well, you want another one?
I'm pretty hungry today.
Nice job.
Remember to follow us on Facebook for all of our fishing adventures and to check out all the behind-the-scenes photos, videos, and giveaways. This week, we're giving away a new Jiffy 46 Extreme. This is the most powerful propane auger on the market. To enter is simple. Just like and share this photo at facebook.com/GillespieFishing.
For more information on fishing packages at Andy Meyer's Lodge, call 888-727-5865. 727-5865.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
If you fish, chances are you've used a mustad hook. That's all we use.
Mark, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy. I mean, I just can't believe this, folks. Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that. That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy. Well, that one is a gorgeous fish. Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did. Hey, as usual, some really special fishing. And again, tell the folks they want to come up and do this fall thing. What's the time frame again?
You know, anytime after about the end of September, things start rolling and the fishing starts to really get good for the fall bite.
And you can do walleyes, you can do muskies, you can do it all, right?
You can do it all. And you know, the bass is also a very overlooked thing for this time of year as well.
Well, I guess I'll see you when the water's hard. Ice. All right?
You betcha.
All right. Hey, folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, John, like that. Hey, John,